Hi everyone and welcome back. This is part two, as I said on my first one. We're going to start building this light up now. So what we'll do first is we'll get the indicator and fit it in there. So we'll turn this over and this actually goes in here like so. There we go. So that's there. So you get one of these screws. It's a Torx T10. Yeah. So that one screw there. There we go. That doesn't need to be too tight, so don't really torque on it. So that's that done. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, wobbles around a bit, but maybe I should torque it down a bit. Just a little bit, not too much. If I break it, I've got a spare one. Oh, that's a bit better. So that's that done there. Like so. So now we need to get this into there. But when you do put this on, just give it a wipe down. Don't use any form of cleaners, cause this is what happened when I used glass cleaner. It took the chrome off. So don't use any cleaners. Just give it a wipe down and you should be fine. So we've done the indicator, now we need to get this into the lens. So now we're just going to put this inside the lens. So it slots in like so. And then it's got some locating pins just here, one here. And I think, oh, there we go. That's in. That's in. So yeah, one's broken, but we can live with that. It's just the rest of them can get one in there, one in there, one in there, and then that clips in there. So you got clipping points here. There we go. That's seated. And that's in there. That's it. So that's in. Let's get the screws. So we'll start it by hand. One did, like I said, one did go here, but the that bit there is broken, but the rest of it's clipped in. So we'll get these torqued down and then that's the lens complete. And we're done. So that's what it should look like. So I know I've got a few scratches here, but I'm not going to do anything with that. Not yet anyway. So now that is ready to go on this. So what we're going to do now is get this butyl on here. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but I don't know. Anyway, it's formal sealant. It's not silicon sealant. It's just, I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's for the lights. So this is what it looks like. What you do, you warm it up. You know, I think it's stretchable as well, and it's really messy, as in applying it. So you can stretch it and put it in, but you need to keep it warm. So I'm going to do this off camera and then bring you back on that, and yeah, it's just one of those. Right, I thought I'd bring you in to just show you on the last bit because it would have been boring. So heat gun, apply a bit of heat on there as well, that's all you need. And then what I was doing was stretching it and feeding it in. There we go. You gotta remember, this is the bottom part of the light, so I wanted the joint at the bottom. So I'm gonna put it at an angle, cut it. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that with a Stanley knife, but I was careful. And then bring it in. And there we go. Okay, it's a bit lumpy on this one, but at least the joints disappeared. So what I'm doing now is just pushing it all in, get it all tacky. So you want to do this, get it so it's really soft, push it in so it makes a seal inside, because what you'll do is when you put the lens back on, it should start squeezing out, but not too much, but we need to push it all in. So I'm just going to go back around with the heat gun and push it in as much far as I can get it. And there we go. Especially around here near the top. What I'll do is I'll carry on, finish this off, and then I'll bring it back. So there you go, it's starting to get shiny, so that's actually sort of like melting, and just a few more minutes, get this completely all round, and then I'll bring you back. So we've got it as soft as possible, can't do any more, so now I'm going to put the lens on and then press it all in, make sure everything fits in nicely. Oh, got it. Put it in its location. There we go. You know that's soft. That's gone straight in without any issues. Look at that. That's worked out really well, that. There you go, it's gone flush. I was especially worried about the corners, but it's seeping out there, but I'm not too bothered. Just carry on pushing it in. Sitting all the way in. Brilliant. It may seem I'm rushing a bit, but I'm just trying to get it all pushed in so there's no gaps while it's cooling down. Some of you might say, well, why didn't you make a makeshift oven? Didn't have a box big enough. But I sure will do that if I need to remove it. Right, it's been another day from last time when we did the ceiling yesterday. So I thought, you know, I'm not going to put it in straight away because it's pretty cold outside. So I left it, let it cure, and now it's ready to fit back in the car. So what we're going to do now is put the connector on. Find the connector, there we go. So the connector goes on. Might have to change this at some point because it's broken. So we'll try and take all the pins out, get a new connector, and then all you need to do is slide it in. To be fair, these are easy to put in once you get the hang of it, but that's not in its slot. You'll know when it falls in place. There we go, that's in its place. So all we need to do is put the screws back in there, and that's installed. So we've got the original screws and the T30 that fits in there, but you can also use a slotted screwdriver, but I'm going to go with that. And one goes here, so just put that by hand, and then one at the top here, just there. Get my ratchet, screw that in. Don't need to be majorly tight. And there we go, light installed. So now what we're going to do is actually test it. So I'll get in the car and try them out. And there we have it, nicely working. But I think we may have to change the bulb on this side because it looks totally different. All in all, I'm happy with the results. Well, we'll soon find out after it's done its cycle through the weathers and everything, see if we get any condensation within the light. But you know, we know how to do it, we know how to take it apart. It'll be a lot easier than when I first did it, but all in all, I'm happy. So if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe and share. Helps the channel grow and I can bring you more content like this. See you on the next one.